Hey girls, it's Katie. It is New Year's Eve, and I'm 15 weeks. And Mike and I went for another midwife appointment today. Everything was great, so things are good. I hope everybody who celebrated Christmas had a nice one. We went to LA to my in-laws' house, and I was actually a little bit nervous about it because it was my first year away from my family. Which really isn't bad for 30 years, but my parents had kind of a tough year, so I was a little bit concerned about going away, but it was fine. We had a good time, good food, good company. That's what it's all about. So we also got our first baby gift from Mike's uncle. I'll show you. It's a blanket. Has a frog. It's like the super, super soft kind of fleece. And we haven't opened it or anything because we just got back, but super cute. He just said, it was actually kind of a surprise because he's like this bachelor, lifelong bachelor, 60-something-year-old man, for him to think of it. And actually, I was thinking we might get other baby stuff from other people, but we didn't. So, but that's cool. This is our first one. And then my sister-in-law, one of their gifts to us was a Gap gift card for maternity clothes for me, which was so perfect. We did go, and I got a pair of jeans that I like. You guys will certainly see them in a future video. But that was a really good gift. And I don't know if you have any guesses for what the other gift was. Mike got me something I'd been asking for a while, which is this video camera. We have never had a video camera. He did a bunch of research, and I sort of hinted that I wanted one for YouTube, but of course we want to have one for when the baby comes. So, so far I really like it. If you're in the market for video camera, let me know, and I'll tell you why he decided on this one. It's a Panasonic, and he got it at Costco. Okay, so physically I feel pretty good. I don't really have any complaints. Most nights I still wake up to pee, have a little bit of back pain on and off. Headaches sometimes, but really, that's just life. So I feel okay. I've had a little bit of round ligament pain or some kind of, I think that's what it is, just on my left side only, but like a pulling or stretching. It can be kind of a sharp pain, but it only lasts for maybe a minute or so. And it tends to be if I stretch unexpectedly, if I'm like laying down, or if I change position really fast to get up or something. I cannot wait to feel movement. Another YouTuber, Amanda, I think her screen name is something like Sunny's Mom 3170, something like that, some number. She told me she started feeling movement around 15 weeks. So I am ready. I'm waiting for it. I just can't wait. Every day I'm like, oh, maybe this will be the day, and I just try to take a little bit extra time to see if I feel anything different, but so far not. My goal for, the rest of my pregnancy really is to take really good care of my teeth, because I've always had pretty good teeth, and I know pregnancy takes a toll, so I've been flossing and brushing and using mouthwash and sort of being like extra super careful. I don't want gingivitis, I don't want cavities, I don't want to deal with any of that. So that's one of my goals. I guess maybe it's a New Year's resolution. I just really want to be good about my teeth and get out of this with a healthy mouth. Still craving citrus, nothing else very special. We've had Mexican food a few times, but we do eat a lot of it. We had really good sopas de got today because it's kind of stormy out. I apologize for the background, but since it's stormy, this was the only place with any light, so I'm in my kitchen. Oh, the only other craving was we were watching some sort of holiday movie, and one of the characters got like this big glass of red wine on like a cold night and was drinking it, and there's really no substitute. I like red wine. Just thinking, oh man, I bet that tastes so good, There's nothing you can substitute that's going to taste like a good red wine. But I don't really miss drinking. except for like in that moment, I just thought that that looked like the best thing. New things this week. I've had a pretty stress-free week at work because technically my office is closed, but I have still been going in most days just so there's someone there to, keep the mail flowing and answer phones and stuff. So I've had a lot of time to kind of reorganize my own life and started working on our registry. It seems pretty early, but we're sort of narrowing down some of the big decisions like stroller and car seat, and starting to just set aside those things that, we're thinking people might want to get for us. Our big items are really taken care of. We're getting a crib and changing table / dresser type thing from my parents. It's the one that they used for me and my brother and sister. And then we're getting like a bassinet, really nice kind of old woodcraft type bassinet cradle thing from my in-laws. So that takes care of the big furniture. Probably on New Year's Day, we are going to make our Facebook announcement. So we kind of wanted to have some sort of registry in place, anticipating that people are probably going to be asking, once we make the announcement to like everybody. Also, New Year's Day, we have a tradition of going hiking, so hopefully the weather will be somewhat decent. We're going to take some sort of a hike, and then I make a good luck type meal on New Year's Day with black-eyed peas, and I usually do some type of greens. I think I'm going to do kale this year, grits, and we'll see what else we come up with. Stewed tomatoes, I don't know, a bunch of things, but the black-eyed peas are really for luck, and the greens, it's like, I think it's supposed to bring you money. We'll see. We certainly need it. I don't feel like there's been a big change in my belly this week, but I will try to show you guys. I've gained a total of 5 pounds since before pregnancy. So I think at 15 weeks, that's exactly where I want to be, based on what my book said. They said you should be aiming for about 5 pounds, and I was 5 pounds on the dot. So, but let me go ahead and show you. We're going to a dinner party. I made some thumbprint cookies. Aren't they pretty? Okay. All right, that's better, I think. Oh, I had my quad screen today for the AFP and all those other tests, so sorry for that. Okay, the shirt. "15 weeks. Again, the lighting's not the best, but I think you guys get the idea. Pretty much the same as last week, I think. The best thing about the past week, besides, spending time away for the holidays and spending time with my husband's family, the best thing for me was that my mom got some good news about her health. And I had mentioned, even when I was still trying to conceive, that my mom was having some health problems. She ended up having surgery right before Thanksgiving, and she had a follow-up appointment this past week and found out that the surgery was successful, and she's in a really good place. So that was really good news. It doesn't relate to my pregnancy that much, other than it's just a huge weight off my mind and really for my whole family. And also now we can just really focus on the positive things, like grandma will be around. So yeah, can't beat that. Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you guys for watching as always. I know 2011 is going to bring all of us really wonderful things.